She lied about everything. Her name, her scent, even her soul. He was blind. But he saw through every secret she tried to bury. One marriage built on deception. One night that burned every truth alive. Because when the Alpha finally opened his eyes, he didn't see his bride. He saw his enemy, cut to heartbeat sound. If you think you've seen betrayal before, wait till you hear this. Stay till the end, because nothing about this story ends the way you expect. Hit that subscribe button and let's step into the night where love is lethal and lies bite back. They said the Alpha of Dravenfell wanted a pure, untouched bride, but the real virgin died 3 nights before the wedding. A girl walks into the ceremony wearing another woman's face, powdered, trembling, holding a vow she never made. Her heart races as the blind Alpha steps forward. His eyes are covered in black silk, but his head tilts, like he's watching her. He says her name softly, but not the name she borrowed, her real one. The air freezes. She almost answers, almost breaks. But the priest finishes the binding oath, and before she can breathe, she's bound to him for life. Night falls. The castle sleeps. She stands by the fire, memorizing every shadow. He's sitting in the dark, still, listening. Then, his voice. Deep, calm. You shouldn't exist. She almost screams. He stands, steps toward her, unerringly, like he can see. She moves back. His hand brushes her cheek. Gentle, terrifyingly precise. He smiles faintly. Your heart lies even when you don't speak. Cut to heartbeat pounding. She lies awake till dawn, terrified to move, afraid he'll hear her thoughts. But when morning light creeps through the window, she sees something that steals her breath. His hands bleeding, deep claw marks raked across them, marks that match the ones on her own palms. He called her by her real name, and somehow she left her own marks on his skin. Morning breaks cold over Dravenfell. The Alpha hasn't spoken since the wedding night, but the air between them feels sharper, like something unseen is watching. She pours his tea, pretending calm. Then he stills, inhales once, again. That single breath freezes her blood. He turns his head toward her. You're wolfless, he says softly, yet you smell like you're hiding a pack inside you. Her hands shake. She forces a faint smile, murmurs about perfume, and then faints, not from weakness, from calculation. He catches her before she hits the floor, fingers lingering on her throat just long enough for her pulse to betray her lie. Hours later, when she wakes, the pack healer sits nearby, grinding herbs. The old woman leans close, whispering, "If he asked about your scent, run." Her heart skips. Why? Because the Alpha isn't blind, he never was. The words land like a blade. That night the castle is silent. Too silent. She sneaks into his chamber, searching for proof. The room smells of iron and cold ash. She opens a cabinet, finds a single mirror hidden behind thick drapes. For a moment, she's just staring at herself. Then her reflection blinks, and doesn't follow her movement. Her heart slams against her ribs. She reaches out, touches the glass. Nothing comes back. No reflection. Just darkness. Footsteps behind her. His voice. Quiet, deliberate. Looking for something, wife? The mirror flickers again. Her reflection returns, smiling when she isn't. By now she knows something isn't adding up. His steps are too precise, his gaze too direct. The blind Alpha doesn't stumble. He hunts. So she starts testing him. A dropped glass here, a whisper behind him, a candle flame flickering when she moves. Each time he reacts a heartbeat too fast, like he saw it before it happened. One evening, she places a knife on the edge of his desk, angled toward him. When he walks by, he shifts just enough to avoid it, without ever touching it. Her breath catches. He smiles faintly. You're getting careless, wife. That night she can't sleep. The air feels wrong, thick, restless. From the corridor she hears him talking. His tone is softer than usual, almost broken. Then another voice answers, low, distorted. coming from inside his own chest. She presses herself against the door, listening. The alpha. You said you'd stay gone. The voice. She woke me up. The alpha. She's not the one. The voice. She smells like the one. A floorboard creaks. The voices stop. Silence. Then, a laugh, faint and chilling, rolls through the room. She hides before he opens the door. He steps into the hallway, expression calm, but the air around him shifts like smoke. 2 heartbeats, 1 body. Later, she slips back into the room, searching for proof. The fireplace burns cold blue. On the wall, claw marks, deep and fresh, like something tried to claw its way out. Her pulse races. The shadows move. Then she hears it. That same voice, right behind her ear, whispering, "Mate." The moon doesn't rise that night, only silence, thick and wrong. The kind that hums beneath the skin. She wakes gasping, every vein burning like wildfire. Her nails cut through the sheets. Her heartbeat pounds loud enough to wake the dead. Something's changing, something alive inside her that shouldn't be. She bites her hand to stop a scream as a faint silver light ripples across her skin. Claws, half-formed, disappear before she blinks. She throws on her cloak, hiding the blood. No one can know. Not when the castle reeks of secrets already. The alpha gathers his guards at dawn. His tone is cold, precise. Remove every mirror. Break them, burn them, scatter the shards. No one asks why. They obey. She watches him from the corridor, wondering if he can feel it too, the same pulse under their skin. He pauses mid-step, tilts his head toward her. "You smell different." She laughs too fast. "It's the herbs." He says nothing, just walks away, but the corners of his mouth tighten like he knows she's lying again. Night falls again. The castle is mirrorless. Empty walls, hollow eyes. Except one. Behind the draped curtains of the east wing, she finds it, a single mirror, tall and cracked. Her reflection looks pale, breathless, wrong. She raises her hand. The reflection lags a second behind, then smiles. She doesn't. Her throat dries. No. The reflection's eyes flicker gold, the color of a wolf's moonlight. Then it blinks. Slow. Deliberate, independent. She stumbles back as the candle flames surge. The glass ripples like water. A voice, low, animal, eerily familiar, whispers from the reflection, "You can't hide from what you are." The castle glows with golden wine. Tonight, peace is on display. An alliance dinner to unite fractured packs. But peace is just a mask. Beneath the laughter, danger breathes. She sits beside the alpha, smiling like she belongs, her hands trembling under the table. Every noble pair of eyes feels like a knife. Then, one man freezes mid-toast. His gaze locks on her face. He whispers a name. Her real name. The room goes silent. The alpha's head tilts, calculating. She sees it all unfold before it happens. The man standing, reaching for his dagger, calling her a fraud. She moves faster. The blade meant for her ends up in his throat. Blood splatters across white silk. Screams rise. Chaos explodes. She stands there, shaking, breathless. Everyone stares at her. At the wolf she shouldn't have been able to kill with bare hands. Her eyes flick to the alpha, expecting fury. Instead, he steps forward, calm, cold. "She defended me," he says. "The man attacked his queen." No one dares question him. Servants drag the body away and dinner resumes under a sickening silence. Later, behind closed doors, she confronts him. "Why did you protect me?" He answers without turning. "Because you weren't supposed to kill him." Her voice cracks. "Then why lie for me?" He finally faces her, eyes hidden behind the blindfold. "Because if they knew the truth, they'd kill me first." The air thickens. He steps closer, then suddenly kneels. She flinches. He smiles faintly, voice low, almost tender. Now they'll think you killed the king. Rumors spread through the castle before dawn. Whispers that the Alpha's bride spilled royal blood. But inside his chamber, there's no anger, only silence thick enough to choke on. He stands by the window, the blindfold hanging loose around his neck. Scars trace down his temples, faded burns where eyes once were. She finally asks the question she's been swallowing since the wedding night. Why did you blind yourself? He doesn't answer at first. Then, in a voice that sounds older than him, he says, because I was seeing things that weren't meant for this world. A younger version of him kneeling in a blood-soaked field. A wolf with glowing eyes tearing through soldiers. His own voice echoing, if I can't see it, it can't use me. Then the flash of a blade, his own hand driving silver into his eyes. Back to the present. His fingers tremble. I thought I trapped it inside the darkness, until you came. She feels the floor shift beneath her. You think it's after me? He turns toward her, unseeing yet piercing. No, it's already in you. It recognized you before I did. That night, the walls breathe. The shadows whisper her name. The monster that sees through blood stirs, its hunger awakening with her power. He finds her in the corridor, shaken, barefoot, her eyes flashing gold for a second too long. He grabs her wrists. You need to fight it. I don't even know what it is, she screams. He pulls her close, too close. Then look through me, see what I buried. He kisses her, violent, desperate, unplanned. And then it happens. Her mind floods with his memories. The castle years ago, another bride, same veil, same vows. But she's screaming as the priests circle her, chanting. The Alpha stands there, eyes bleeding, silent, as the girl is sacrificed under the moon. Her knees buckle. The vision fades. His breath is ragged against her ear. She steps back, trembling. She didn't die. You killed her. He whispers, broken and dangerous. No, we did. The castle doesn't sleep anymore. Every shadow moves. Every wall hums like something alive is breathing through it. She locks every door, but the mirror in the east wing keeps reappearing, dragged from room to room as if it's following her. Each night she hears claws scratching behind the glass, soft, rhythmic, waiting. Tonight, the scratching stops. Silence. Then a voice from the mirror, her own, whispering, "You can't hide from me anymore." She throws a blanket over the glass, but the fabric catches fire, blue and cold. The mirror wolf steps out, half reflection, half smoke. It circles her slowly, its eyes the same color as hers when her power rises. Downstairs, the Alpha feels it, the surge, the pull. He orders silver chains brought to his room. "Lock me down before it takes me," he commands. His guards hesitate. He's bleeding already, veins dark with poison, but he insists. When she finds him, he's kneeling, wrists chained, silver burning into skin. His other voice, the predator, seeps through the air. "Let me protect her. You can't even touch her without wanting her dead." She steps closer, trembling. "Who are you talking to?" He grits his teeth. "The part of me you woke up." The predator's tone shifts, smooth, seductive, promising. "You don't belong to him. You belong to me. I was the one who saw you first." Her pulse races. The chains rattle as the Alpha fights to stay in control. "Don't listen to it," he growls. "It feeds on your fear." But fear is all she has left. She runs, back to her room, back to the mirror. And there, waiting, is her reflection. Calm, smiling, crowned. The crown of the first bride, the sacrificed one. Her reflection tilts its head. Finally, you remember. The castle trembles. Mirrors shatter one by one, every reflection screaming her name. The wolf inside the glass is no longer a shadow. It's her. Every lie, every stolen breath, every buried memory now clawing its way to the surface. She stumbles into the great hall, the moonless sky pulsing red above. The Alpha breaks his chains, silver melting into his skin. His voice is not his own anymore. Two tones overlapping, human and something older. Do you know who you are? Her eyes flash gold. I thought I did. Visions hit her like lightning, her wedding, not a replacement's. The circle of priests, the runes, the chanting, her own voice screaming as they tore her soul apart and sealed half of it into the mirror. The dead bride was never dead, she was divided. Half human, half trapped. She stares at the Alpha. You didn't blind yourself to stop the monster. You did it to stop me. He breathes her name, her true one, and the air distorts. Glass floating, walls cracking. I saw you the night you were split, and I chose blindness over losing you again. The wolf reflection slams against the hall doors, glass and smoke merging with her body. She convulses, light ripping through her veins. Her voice breaks, echoing in two layers, one pleading, one growling. The Alpha steps forward, eyes still closed. If I open them, I lose control. She whispers, then lose it. Silence. A heartbeat. Then, he opens his eyes. They are not blind. They are burning gold, same as hers. The curse breaks. Every mirror in the castle explodes into dust. He sees her fully for the first time. Not the girl, not the lie, but the creature she became. Half light, half shadow. Tears burn down her cheeks. What do you see? He steps closer, touches her face with shaking hands. His voice drops to a whisper, rough and final. Now I see you.